My name is Crystal Iris Crump. I am from Brownstown Township, Michigan. I've been overweight since my son was born in 2004. I've never had an emotional relationship with food. So for me, it was a hormonal shift. I had went to see my primary care doctor and she did some blood work and she was like, I'm a little concerned about your T3, T4 hormone, whatever. She's like, do you have a thyroid issue? I was like, no, I don't have any of that going on. She's like, okay, I want you to see an endocrinologist. She was saying, well, your hormone levels are fine. You don't have any thyroid issues or anything like that, but you're big. I kind of had to really make some changes. And then when I went back and saw her, she was like, T3, T4 is good, but your weight, like, I know you said you cut some stuff out. These numbers are not really going down. This last appointment that I went to with my endocrinologist, she said, well, Henry Ford has a weight management program. I really think you would do good if you tried this. And I was like, God, I've done these kind of things like before. The problem with me is I'm the most consistently inconsistent person you'll ever meet. We talked and she said, okay, so you've got this weight. Have you ever considered bariatric surgery? And I was like, yep, but I ain't doing that. Like, I'll just try to eat less food. She was like, well, how's that working? There are 13 cancers that are associated with being obese. That was serious. I told her, okay, I'm willing to really look at this. I'm willing to really do this. She was like, I think you'll be a great candidate for this. I was like, okay, let's do it. Surgery day, there was anxiety there. There were nerves there. There was, I hadn't had any real food. I had to do a liquid diet, 7 days to reduce your liver to make sure that it's not in the way for them to do what they have to do. Nerves are through the roof because I had actually almost talked myself out of the surgery. When I woke up, I was like, here we are, we're new. When I look at myself, a picture of myself from 2.5 years ago, I see somebody who's not well, someone who's sick, not mentally sick, not emotionally sick, not even spiritually sick, just physically not well. So for me, it wasn't about being skinny, it was about being healthy. And I know that getting that weight off of me might not make me 100% healthy, but it put me definitely on the right direction. This whole thing for me has been, everything about it has been better than I could have ever expected it. To everybody at the Henry Ford Bariatric team, thank you. The way that they deal with their patients, the way that they dealt with me, I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that. Thank you for being willing to help people who might be scared. Thank you for working with people, meeting them where they are, allowing them to grow where they're planted so that they can replant themselves.